Yo, yo, yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Do me a favor before we start this Diddy video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have subscribed to the channel, because I don't know what you waiting on. Because there's still some smoke going on with Diddy. We got to talk about it. And share the video, keep your notifications on. Most importantly, smash the like button. Support the channel. It's free. Ain't going to cost you. That part. So we got Diddy now, right? Everybody still want to talk about this Diddy situation. I'm trying to pass on this, but I caught this clip though, right? That Boosie said, and he said this on his IG live. He was saying, yo, why nobody came out and defended Diddy with these allegations going on at his parties? All these rappers that was kumbayaing with Diddy, champagne popping, all that stuff, you know, the black excellence. Remember all that, y'all? Yeah, that part. Am I lying? What we talking about here? Y'all remember they was screaming black excellence and all that? Yeah, that part. So why nobody's coming out defending him though? Nobody's coming out saying, yo, that's BS. Now we had Joe Budden. I know what's crazy. I'm gonna go back and play the Joe Budden clip because I played that in my last video when Joe Budden said he's seen a lot of alleged A-list people all in the parties doing a lot of, you know what? That's what Joey's saying. So now we got Boosie saying why nobody's from these parties defending him. And that's absolutely true. Y'all was quick to run to it when y'all was getting them invitations. Am I lying? Yeah, that was at the Diddy party. Ain't nothing like a Diddy party. Yeah, exactly. But now these allegations come down. Nobody want to come like, yo. Because let me tell y'all something. If a lot of, I say there was like 50 to 100 people that have come out and say, yo, these allegations is straight false. We stand with Diddy and all. It'll be different. But nobody's coming out defending this nigga. Nobody. You know why? Because everybody want to stay silent, because everybody was there doing something they probably wasn't doing. Because it's like, all right, y'all want to hold a black brother down? Why ain't none of y'all coming out holding y'all brother down from these allegations going on these parties? So before we get to the clip, man, let me get this fair use copyright disclaimer out the way. You can find that in my description. Everything that I speak on is for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description. Everything that I speak on is for educational and entertainment purpose. And the clips I play are also owned by the original creators. So that's my thing with this whole situation. Where y'all at? Why nobody's coming out talking about this? So we're going to start off with this Boosie, though. Let's start off with Boosie at the set.
People happy for a nigga downfall. I don't hear none of them niggas who was at Diddy's shit toasting with that champagne every year. Having speeches with, man. Ain't nobody speak up for this man or nothing.
So as soon as they say something,
when you're on top of the world, it's a celebration.
bro,
When you're on the bottom, it's a denilation.
bro, the same motherfucker you see going up, you gonna see coming down.
All them motherfuckers all with them suits on, with their cuffs up. Ain't nobody said nothing.
They ain't, fool. Man, as soon as they say something, they in the crosshair, fool.
Boy, this world, boy.
As soon as they say something.
This world, boy.
So you was around Diddy too.
That's why you ain't gonna see too many niggas around me. Who was around me before I went to jail. You don't see too many niggas around me. Cause them niggas did me like Diddy people.
Exactly. And I agree with Boosie with that. And everybody's wearing it. Hold up. I got a clip with it. Hold up. Let's play this one clip too. Hold up.
It's 2020, y'all.
I look at everybody with the tuxedos, the champagne, right? You see old boy Hov next to him, right? There's more people. I don't know what year was this, but let's play this clip. This is what Boosie talking about. This is one of the parties. Why nobody standing up and defending this nigga though? But y'all was quick to run for the invitation though, right? Y'all was quick to, yo, we going to a Diddy party. Exactly. Am I lying? Peep this out, man.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated.
This is 2020. Look up now. Hold up. I'm gonna let you play it again. But look at whole face. Look at Jay-Z's face. Like he got a whole plan for the next 4 years, 2020 till now. It's like this. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I won't put it past if Hov did all this to knock Diddy up out of here so he could take more investment and take more businesses, because it's a sneaky game. That's one thing y'all got to understand. Regular businessmen be sneaking each other. So it'll make you think people like that, them billionaires like Jay-Z and Diddy won't be doing stuff like this. Knock them off, get them out the way. Let's go back, though.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch.
And you know what's crazy? That's at a brunch. I think that's Jay-Z brunch, if I am mistaken. But they all the same. Diddy parties, whatever. But you know what's crazy, though? All them people that been at Diddy's parties or Jay-Z brunches, whatever they want to call them, same people that be at Jay-Z brunch, those are the same people that be at Diddy's parties. That's why I wanted to play that Jay-Z. That's that Rock Nation brunch. They invite all the important people they rock with. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So what they do is Jay-Z ain't stupid. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this business. So when you got allegations coming down on Diddy the way they coming down, you don't know where that came from. You don't know where it came from. Like I told y'all, for that to happen, that machine wasn't behind Diddy no more. And y'all know what machine I'm talking about. Hov could be one of the niggas that's playing around too. Pause with Diddy like, yo, man, let's get him up out of here because there's too much going on with Diddy. We don't need that right now. Let's just take over because Rock Nation is trying to build a casino in Manhattan also. A lot of people don't even know that probably. A casino is absolutely coming to New York very soon. Y'all best believe that. And who's part of that? And this is all documented. Shout out to Rock Nation for even doing that. We need one in New York. New York need a goddamn casino. That's Rock Nation move. What that got to do with Diddy, though? What that got to do with Diddy? It got a lot to do with Diddy. You don't think Diddy was trying to get parts on that too? If Jay-Z backstabbed is all his niggas that he ran with from Rockefeller days and only brought the ones that he only wanted to bring that'd be the yes niggas to Rock Nation where he at now, and he left behind a lot of niggas in Rockefeller days, what make you think he won't do that shit now? Once you got that mentality like, man, you know what, I'm trying to level up, but I got to knock a couple niggas up out of here, that's what you're going to do. Am I lying? What we talking about here? So that's exactly what Jay-Z probably doing also. I don't put it past him that he's part of this Diddy allegations and put all this shit down because I got to understand more businesses come to Rock Nation if you got P. Diddy out the goddamn city. Y'all forgot he's part of that city. Diddy got a lot of businesses going on in there that we don't know. We only know the ones that we know, the Cirocs and stuff like that. He got way more shit going on. You don't think Rock Nation want to knock some of that shit up out of there? Come on, man. What we talking about here? Let's go to Fat Joe, what Fat Joe had to say on Hot 97, because he's another one I'm about to go crazy on in a minute.
Nas ain't call it KRS-One.
We know
our guy Diddy is currently in the news crazy. And so he would have been one of those guys. But right now he dealing with something. When you see what you see, somebody that we've worked with in the industry for a long time going through what Diddy's going through right now.
What I can say in the most respectful way is I don't know all the details, but I've been praying for him and his family, and he's my friend for 30 years. And so I'm never, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just see what the outcome is, and I'm praying that the best thing for him and his family and everybody involved. So I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm just praying for this whole situation, this nightmare. Praying it goes away.
We've talked about it from the obviously.
Yeah, but yo, Ebro, let's move on from that, man. You got that. You're the only person who got Fat Joe to say that, right? Let's move on.
I understand.
Make sure you smash that like button. Smash the like button. You see the answer? Basically, politics. Yeah, let's just move on. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for him and his kid. Let me tell you something, right? After I play this next clip, this is Fat Joe about 8-9 years ago. This is about 7 years ago, 7 going to 10. He did an infamous Vlad TV interview when he sat on that couch and he talked about hip-hop industry. And I'm going to play the clip for y'all. It's just funny how the nigga like that back then was all against that, assuming, I'm going to say he assumed that was going on in hip-hop at the time. And now all of a sudden you the poster child of hip-hop. You on every award shows. You doing all time. I mean, you doing everything for hip hop. Basically, they got you at the front runner. because you were so desperate to get inside that Rock Nation building and that relationship with Jay-Z when Jay-Z got his foot inside Def Jam. Because once Jay-Z became president of Def Jam, boom, that's when he became that big CEO. That's what took him off. Am I lying? What we talking about here? He had two artists that's a billionaire, Rihanna and Kanye West. They made a lot of money when Jay-Z was over there as president. That's how he got the opportunity to be the man that he is now. He control a lot of shit. Meaning Hove. They don't want Diddy. 50 Cent's a whole different story. 50's in a whole nother lane. He's not mingling and kumbayaing with them niggas who they kumbayaing with. 50 mingling and kumbayaing with some other people that we don't know of. That's why 50 keep his distance. Y'all got to understand. He's under that Dr. Dre, that Eminem tree. That's a different tree. He messing with Jimmy Iovine. Diddy messing with Clive Davis. Two different people, two different industries, two different labels. So we don't know what's going on with Fifth, but we know what's going on with Diddy with all these allegations that have been going on for years. But I'm going to play an infamous clip with Fat Joe because he was so desperate to get in hip-hop. But 7-8 years ago, this is what you had to say about hip-hop. Let's play this clip with Fat Joe saying this about hip-hop 7-8 years ago. And saying that the people that he allegedly think that control hip-hop, but he's all kumbaya and mingling with these niggas now, though. Make this make sense.
In a field like hip-hop, which is very, very
It's
homophobic.
cool. It's the greatest. It's the greatest gay market in the world.
Do you think that there'll ever be an out-of-the-closet gay
It's
rapper?
owned. The hip-hop community is most likely owned by gay, to be honest
But
with
do you think there'll be an
They're owned by gay.
out-of-the-closet-
I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip-hop.
Right.
Not rappers. You know,
Right.
the editorial presidents of magazines,
Sure.
the PDs at radio stations, the people who give you award at award shows. This is the fucking gay mafia, my man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power.
You see what I mean? Now, that's Fat Joe 7-8 years ago saying these allegations about hip-hop. And now all of a sudden you're the poster child of hip hop, though. You kumbayaing in the parties too. You threw the doors allegedly too. Obviously, because you were so desperate back then when your career was kind of falling off, you were desperate. Anybody remember the Nori infamous interview on Drink Champs? Nori was the one that introduced Fat Joe and squashed that beef with Fat Joe and Jay-Z. What you think that Fat Joe had to do to step inside that room and all that and get on that level now that he at right now as we speak? Because Fat Joe totally on a different type of level. You could just tell the way he's talking and everything from compared to the way he used to talk back then. But Nori was the one that introduced him to the hip-hop door, meaning through the door that he in right now. Not hip-hop, the door that he in right now, and y'all know what I'm talking about. This nigga on Good Morning America. This nigga all over the place, Fat Joe. What we talking about here? He's the poster child of hip-hop. So for you to say that is crazy. Because you had allegations that what you just said now 7-8 years ago, you actually thought that was going on at that time. But now you in the door, you want to be quiet talking about you ain't got nothing to say about the Puffy situation. You praying for him and his kids and all this and that and the third. You know what the hell's going on because you party and mingle with them niggas too. What we talking about? And everything I speak on is alleged. You just hope you don't get caught up in that camera. If they got footage, but like I keep telling y'all, I don't think Diddy is that crazy to keep all this footage inside his house. He can't be that stupid. No, I mean, he can't be that crazy, bro. So for Fat Joe to say that, and I just played a clip 7-8 years ago when he was on the infamous Vlad TV, and he said that about hip hop. What are we talking about here? So that make you look like what? Exactly. A fool. Because you know what's going on. Only way you're going to be partying the brunch and all that with Jay-Z, man, you got to be, come on, what we talking about? You got to be through them doors. You got to be somebody important to Hove. Nobody else. I mean, Jay-Z and to the people that's around him. And you was, come on. Diddy's parties too. So when I seen that with Fat Joe, I'm like, nah, hold on. Let me see if I can find an old clip with Fat Joe saying these allegations about hip hop. Now, that's Fat Joe saying that, not me. I'm reacting to what Fat Joe basically said on Vlad TV 7-8 years ago. That's all I'm doing. And he said some words that, know what I mean? And now all of a sudden he's a poster child of hip hop, but he had them words to say about hip hop 7, 8 years ago. So what that make you right now? That make you look crazy. What we talking about? Let's go to Joe Budden so I can refresh your mind right quick.
This a wrap. This is about to get much worse.
I agree.
It is.
This is about to get bad, 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 bad. I can't imagine what people out there, even the silence is eerie.
That's true. Niggas afraid.
Even the silence is eerie. It's a lot of you internet idiots out there that like, I know the narrative. Joe ain't gonna talk about Puff. I got that. But when you get to the real life meat and potatoes of it, there's a long list of people silent.
Yeah.
But I'm not even just, hold up for a minute. I'm not just talking about whoever you can attach to people through Instagram pictures. I'm talking about A-list of the A-list. Them last 2 or 3 Puffy parties I've been to, A-list of the A-list. All sectors crossing, mingling, interjecting. So the silence of it is just riveting. You know?
People happy for a nigga downfall. I don't hear none of them niggas who was at Diddy shit toasting with that champagne every year, having speeches with, man. Ain't nobody speak up for this man or nothing.
As soon as they say something,
When you're on top of the world, it's a celebration.
bro,
When you're on the bottom, it's a denilation.
bro, same motherfucker you see going up, you gonna see coming down.
All them motherfuckers all with them suits on, with their cups up. Ain't nobody said nothing.
They ain't, fool. Man, as soon as they say something, they in the crosshair, fool.
Boy, this world, boy.
As soon as they say something.
This world, boy.
So you was around Diddy too.
That's why you ain't gonna see too many niggas around me. Who was around me before I went to jail. You don't see too many niggas around me. Cause them niggas did me like Diddy people.
That's why I played them 2 clips for y'all to show y'all. You see what Joe Budden just said. He said it was A-list people and all that. I'm trying to connect that with Fat Joe said 7, 8 years ago. That part. That's why I played that clip with Fat Joe to show y'all what the thoughts and the assuming and opinion he had back 7, 8 years ago, what's going on inside hip-hop behind closed doors. That's basically what Fat Joe was saying back almost 10 years ago. But now all of a sudden you the poster child. So now you hear that. And you hear what Joe Budden said, A-list doing this, and the third. What we talking about here? Is the A-list of people that Joey talked about 17 years ago? Fat Joe with a clip I just played y'all? But A-list is all characters in every different industries. That's the A-list we talking about. But what Fat Joe said 17 years ago, come on, now all of a sudden you the poster boy hip-hop. It doesn't make no sense. But you had strong feelings against that 7, 8 years ago, though, right? You know what the hell going on. Let's go back to Joey and Hot 97. Let's play this clip one more time. Because he want to go past the Diddy situations and all that, but he was obviously there. That's why Joe said a lot of them is quiet right now. Yeah, that part.
Nas ain't call it KRS-One.
We know
Our guy Diddy is currently in the news crazy. And so he would have been one of those guys. But right now he dealing with something. When you see what you see, somebody that we've worked with in the industry for a long time going through what Diddy's going through right now.
What I can say in the most respectful way is I don't know all the details, but I've been praying for him and his family, and he's my friend for 30 years. And so I'm never, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just see what the outcome is, and I'm praying that the best thing for him and his family and everybody involved. So I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm just praying for this whole situation, this nightmare. Praying it goes away.
We've talked about it from the obviously.
Yeah, but bro, let's move on from that, man. You got that. You're the only person who got Fat Joe to say that, right? Let's move on.
I understand.
That's why I get upset about shit like this. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Smash that like button. Do me that favor. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. That's why I agree with Boosie what he said, man. Where all y'all niggas at with them damn suits on and all that and all black excellence and all this shit, whatever. Everybody that was down with Diddy at the time. Where y'all at now? Why y'all ain't defending y'all man with these allegations going on in this party? That's the question I had. Nobody gonna come out and defend. Y'all only need about 10, 15, 20 of y'all niggas at least. Somebody have Diddy back. It's crazy. We got a few people on the internet. Yeah, man, y'all quick to shut down the black man, this and that. Nah, it ain't that. So who the people that, it ain't even all about that. The whole thing is about that people that was with him. Where the hell they at? Why they ain't supporting Diddy? But they were supporting Diddy when Diddy was sending them goddamn invitations to them though, right? Like Boosie said, it was all good though when they was popping champagne and all that. Kumbaya and shit like that, right? So they ain't about taking down the black man. It's about where his homies at. That part. And I know people got to stay quiet because it's a case or whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all, only thing y'all got to say, man, listen, everything they saying is, the only thing they got to say is everything they saying is wrong. It's false information. People could get on their goddamn own phones and say that, man, listen, that's false information. Nothing like that be going on at Diddy parties. Come on. Where his supporters at? Y'all telling me y'all gonna support him in court and all that? Nah, that's because people scared. That's what's going on right now. People scared. The people that was doing them bugged out situations up in them parties, that's who's silenced. That's who's quiet. That's who Joe Budden talking about. That's why Joey came out on his show and said, listen, I've been to 2 to 3 of his parties. And for Joey to say that, obviously he feel confidence for himself to know that he ain't do nothing crazy in there. He walked in, probably was a little nosy. You know how Joe Budden is. He a nosy ass nigga. Probably went in there, nosy, looked around, see what's going on. Few hours, got up out of there. That's why he said that on his podcast. A lot of y'all niggas, a lot of y'all people are very silent. Y'all, what's going on? And the people that, if you feel like y'all wasn't involved in no crazy allegations at his parties, those are the people that supposed to stand up and support Diddy. Am I lying? What are we talking about? Exactly. So how the hell y'all gonna not, like the people that feel like, all right, for perfect example, for Joe Budden to go on his podcast and say that, right? Obviously he ain't feeling, because he couldn't, I mean, he could have just stood back and said nothing, but obviously he felt like he had to say something because of the fans and his supporters and fans that support him, whatever. Now, I mean, his fan base probably like, yo, you been at Diddy parties, why you ain't talking to him? And you got a podcast. That's why Joe came out and said that. Oh, y'all think I ain't gonna say nothing? All right, let me tell y'all this. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a lot of A-list, and they very silent. And the people that didn't do nothing, why are y'all quiet? That's what basically Joey's trying to say also. Read between the lines. The A-list, allegedly, they was whatever they was doing. But the people that, if you felt like you ain't do nothing crazy, why y'all quiet? Why y'all not supporting that nigga? It's just kind of strange. People worrying about their careers, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if that's y'all man, and y'all was getting them Diddy parties, invitations, y'all niggas was getting all dressed up. Yeah, exactly. It was all good at that time, right? And I want to see if they're going to support him if they do end up prosecuting him, whatever they end up finding at his crib, with these allegations going on with the sex trafficking, whatever. Now, if they prosecute this nigga, they end up going to court and all that. I want to see the people that was at his party support this nigga. Like Joey said, why y'all niggas is quiet? It's a lot of y'all quiet, bro. And Fat Joe just get me mad because he's one of those. He jump on a bandwagon when it's already popping, when it's already going, when the train already going. That's what he just did. 7, 8 years ago, you was on some independent, all this and that, labels ain't really. Go back to Joey's career. It was at a time right in like 2010, or that his career was kind of, you know what I mean? It was kind of going down a little bit. Jay-Z started taking off. Jay-Z ended up taking Def Jam over. You know, shit started changing when Hove took over. Hove mouth of words started meaning a lot. Pause. So everything Hov said and he had problems with you, nothing was going for you at that moment. That's what Fat Joe was stuck at that moment. Am I lying? Go to back to Nori Drink chapter interview when he speak on squashing the beef with Fat Joe and Jay-Z. Because Fat Joe is mad. Nori was good. He was already in the door with Hov. So he ain't had to worry about nothing. Y'all gotta know what's going on out here. Smash that like button. Squash the beef with Joe on Fat Joe. Now he's kumbaya with Hov. Everything is Hov, Jay-Z, Jay-Z. Come on, what we talking about? Go to Fat Joe interviews. That nigga be praising Jay-Z. He might as well sit. Come on, man. That nigga he might as well get on his knees. He praised Jay-Z like he's God. A legend. Everything I speak on is a legend. But the way that boy on it, 7, 8 years ago, you was on a different type of level. I'll just play the clip for y'all. So the reason why I'm talking about Fat Joe like this, because he know what the hell's going on. You know what's going on. And you accept that because you're in there. You the poster child, boy, of hip-hop. You doing hip-hop, everything. BET Awards, everything. Am I lying? That's why Fat Joe cracks me up sometimes. Because I follow Fat Joe's career. I was a Big Pun fan, all that. You know what I mean? So I know his career. And there was that time when his career was going down when Hov took over. When Hov got that position at Def Jam, things was going to change for the next couple of years, bro. And what happened? Things changed. Now Hov is basically the mouth of hip. He's hip hop. He pushed the button. Things got to go through Hov. Besides the other labels, the big time boys and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The back end people. They contact Hov. Yo, you think we should sign him? If Hov said yeah, he said yeah. If he say no, it's no. Fat Joe he knew he had to jump on that train before it was too late. That part. What we talking about here? So that's why you're like, yo, let's change subject. I don't want to talk about I pray for Diddy, this and that. Yeah, because you was in there too. Allegedly, you was in the parties. Go follow Cuban Links and all them ex-Terror Squad members. They say a lot of bugged out shit that Joey used to do back there also. So Joey ain't innocent. Let's get to that part. A lot of your ex-members said you should do a lot of bugged out shit. What we talking about, Joey? You won't think you will be, and you think Joey won't do that now that he all kumbaya with these niggas? Come on, man. That's why Joey being quiet. Exactly. Joe Budden's point there. Joey, you quiet too, nigga. What we talking about? That's why Fat Joe being quiet. Because he know.
This a wrap. This is about to get much worse.
I agree.
It is.
This is about to get bad. I can't imagine what people out there, even the silence is eerie.
That's true. Niggas afraid.
Even the silence is eerie. It's a lot of you internet idiots out there that I know the narrative. Joe ain't gonna talk about Puff. I got that. But when you get to the real life meat and potatoes of it, there's a long list of people silent.
Yeah.
But I'm not even just, hold up for a minute. I'm not just talking about whoever you can attach to people through Instagram pictures. I'm talking about A-list of the A-list. Them last 2 or 3 Puffy parties I've been to, A-list of the A-list. All sectors crossing, mingling, interjecting. So the silence of it is just riveting.
Exactly, Joey. And I hope they support Diddy. I hope they do. Because they supported him when they ran their asses on them goddamn cars and private jets to get to Diddy parties and all that, right? Support him the same way now. Y'all was running to the car. Come on, girls. Oh, y'all. Come on, yo. We out here. Y'all was going all to them Diddy invitation parties. Support that nigga now. We going to Diddy party. Yeah, it be shit going on in there. I know exactly. Support that nigga. Y'all celebrity females that was there. That part. Come on. What we talking about here? That's why I said there's a lot of shenanigans going on behind this. And Diddy on some shit. You know, we already see they showing photos. Diddy in Miami chilling with his 2 twins. People saying, yo, he left to the island. That nigga ain't nowhere. That nigga chilling. That part. Because like I told y'all, they didn't prosecute this nigga yet. They didn't got the charges down on him yet. They just got the raid, whatever. They had the rights to raid his house and all that. I don't know how. I guess because of allegations and the reports and that dude Little Rod paused. When he wrote, he got he went to the police and said this, and they got a report on him and all. That's the reason why they raided this nigga house. But I keep telling y'all, it's a back into the story. They raided that nigga house because they want to get rid of the people that was goddamn there, probably, if it's footage there. That part. Ain't just Diddy. That's why I say Diddy's the fall guy. What we talking about? Diddy pissed off a lot of people, too many people. Somebody comment, yo, how Diddy the fall guy? He put on himself. What I mean is he's the fall guy to everybody else that was there that's more powerful than him. That's what I mean. Like, I got to put it in subtitles. Like, what that dude, whoever you was, that comment, yo, I Diddy the fall guy. He put on himself. We know that. But he's the fall guy to everybody else that's powerful like Diddy, that's got high celebrity class like Diddy, that's a mogul. We don't know who these people are that's involved in that shit, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. That's what I mean. He's the fall guy. They making sure they don't get caught in no footage, whatever they got of them being at that party doing anything that's possibly crazy or look crazy for them to kill their character or kill their career. That part. Politicians, athletes, celebrities, whatever you want to call it. A list of every people in every industry that was there. You just heard Joey. What we talking about? Joe Budden just said that. So we ain't just talking about just the hip hop industry. We talking about, yeah, the richest of the richest. Hit that like button. Smash the like button. Do me that favor. So that's where we at right now. So for Fat Joe to say that, that's why I screamed on Fat Joe. I had to play the old clip. Hopefully YouTube there, accept it. Only thing I did was react on that clip. So if the clip ain't here, I had to delete it, whatever, But it's an old clip of Fat Joe, and I had to play that because that's was his thoughts of hip hop. And now he's all in there, kumbaya and all. What you talking about? You was just thinking about that 10 years ago. You had a whole different image about the niggas that was the people that was allegedly running hip hop. You had a whole different image of them. But now you, the poster child, yes to this, do BT Awards, and we go do good. You doing everything, nigga. Everything they tell you to do, you go do. You defend this, you defend, Diddy, you know what's going on, Joe. You was there. Stop playing. You from that old era with Diddy, so you know Diddy. What we talking about? Smash that like button, gang. Do me that favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment below. Let me know how y'all feel. And tell me what's going on here. Like, at the end of the day, Fat Joe obviously trying to, I understand he can't talk, but is people obviously going to defend Diddy when it comes down to it? That's my question to y'all. Y'all think these people going to, the same way they was running to the goddamn party, is they going to run to go defend this nigga, support him? When that shit come down, if they end up prosecuting him for all the stuff that he's getting accused of. So that's the question. If they're going to end up, his supporters going to come? The same. Now, I ain't talking about the people that got caught in the camera allegedly. I'm talking about the people that y'all know, the only thing y'all was there for, the party, and y'all went home. Is y'all people going to end up defending this goddamn man when this shit come down? Because right now, a lot of people is very quiet. Like y'all got like y'all scared. Joey came out on his podcast saying, man, listen, I'm gonna talk. I went to 2 or 3 of them and I left, nigga, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. That's how Joe Budden's coming. But like Boosie said, where everybody at? Where all the champagne and everybody at? Where the suits at? Where all y'all niggas at? That's my question to y'all. Because Boosie got the same question. Y'all support him when he throwing that party, but y'all don't support him when these allegations come down. And there's only but so many. I heard about 2 or 3 people that just talked about. I don't think ain't too many people saying that. Ain't too many mad people quiet, bro. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. A lot of smoke going on. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all already know the vibes. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.